Today I'd like to talk to you all about unit rates and proportions. Alright, so first let's talk about unit rates. When we're thinking of unit rates, we think fractions. So a unit rate is basically a rate, which means we have miles per hour. It's just always two different quantities that we're comparing. However, with a unit rate, our bottom number is always 1. So this requires us to use some division. Let's do an example first. If you open up the Math app on your iPads to elementary, middle, and high school, and then select pre-algebra, go down to chapter 6, ratio, proportion, and percents. Okay, and now let's go down to the third one and select unit rate. Go over to practice, and you'll see problem 1 pops up. So we have the question, 60 miles in 2 hours equals how many hours per hour? So what we need to do, miles in 2 hours, and we want to know how many miles that is in 1 hour. So now let's talk about proportions. What we do with proportions is we're setting up two equivalent rates in order to solve for an unknown. So in order to solve for this unknown, we have to cross multiply. Do we remember cross multiplication?
Yep.
Yes? Good. Always be consistent with your ratios. What that means is, over here, for example, we have 5 apples to 4 oranges. So on the top over here, we also have apples to oranges. The problem says a over 3 equals 6/9. So once you have an answer, select the correct response. One who thinks the answer is 3, and 2 who thinks the answer is 2. So let's work it out together on the board. So we have a over 3 equals 6 over 9. So we cross multiply, and we have 9 times a equals 3 times 6. So now 9a equals 3 times 6 is 18. We divide by sides by 9. So A equals 2, which is D. Let's try an example where we have a word problem. Now, this is nothing different than what we've done. It's just we have to figure out what the question is asking us. So let's read it together. It says, a math teacher must grade 36 final exams. She can grade 10 exams in 30 minutes. At this rate, how many minutes will it take her to grade all 36 exams? So first, let's look and see what our given information is. We know that total, she has 36 exams to grade. And we're given that in 30 minutes, she can grade 10 exams. Now let's look and see what is it we're being asked to find. We need to know how many minutes it takes to grade all 36. So now it's a matter of setting up proportions. Notice we have exams and minutes, and then we'll have minutes again and exams. So would you all like to set it up exams per minute, minutes per exam, or exams over exams and minutes per minutes? You all choose.
Let's go with
Exams per minute.
There we go.
All right, exams per minute. On the board I have an example of a unit rate and of a proportion. in order to close our lesson, let's think fair share together about how a unit rate and a proportion are similar and different.